and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. Today I wanted to share our favorite November or Thanksgiving related books that we use every year in our homeschool. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I'm a homeschooling mom to two girls. Bella is 13 and in the 8th grade, and Lydia is 10 and in the 5th grade. So these are not all of our Thanksgiving books or November books that we own. These are just the ones that we do read every single year. So the first one is In November. So this book, In November, is about how the air turns crisp and cold and the earth and all of its creatures prepare for winter. So I thought that this was actually a really beautiful book as well. I like the pictures in this one. And it's just a cute little story about this special time of year. Fall is my favorite season. So, you know, I have to throw in like every fall book I can find. This one, I love Strega Nona, just, you know, FYI. I love Strega Nona, so anytime I could throw in a Strega Nona book, I will. This one is Strega Nona's Harvest. And this one says, every year Strega Nona carefully plants her seeds and uses her magic touch to grow her garden. Her helper, Big Anthony, figures he should be able to grow a garden too. But Big Anthony is not careful. Soon he has a jungle on his hands. So this one I actually just picked up a couple of weeks ago from a used bookstore. I don't know what happened to my old copy, but this is one that we read every single year. And I was glad to find another copy for only 50 cents. Now this next one, it's not really fall, November, or like Thanksgiving-y, but it's called Sweet Dream Pie. I added this one in just because it talks about people gathering together and about like making a pie. So that's how this one ended up in our November books. But this is a really old book. I've had this book probably about 20 years. I've had it before I even had children, and I just really love this story. I used to work at a bookstore when I was younger, and I would always work in like the children's section. So I was always reading children's books and buying them. I've always had a love for children's books, but this one I really thought was a cute story. So this is about how this couple starts craving sweet dream pie, so they end up making it. But then the whole neighborhood starts smelling it, and they end up sharing this giant sweet dream pie. Yes, it's supposed to give you sweet dreams, with the entire like neighborhood. They have like a little block party. And it's just a cute story about gathering, and it's, you know, it has a pie in it, so I had to add it in. But this one, it's falling apart. I mean, you can see like the pages of this book is falling apart. I have book glue, but I don't know if that will help. But I mean, yeah, look, the pages. This book is very loved. The pages just come right out. This next one, now we're getting more into like the Thanksgiving and silliness of it. This is called Turkey Trouble. My kids love this book. So this is Turkey Trouble. It says, it's almost Thanksgiving. What's a turkey to do? So this is about how this turkey, and there's a lot of silliness, is trying to disguise himself so he doesn't become Thanksgiving dinner. And Turkey Trouble actually has a couple of different books. I think there is a Christmas one because we have it. But yeah, so there's a couple of different, I think there's like Halloween turkey and Christmas turkey as well. So there's more books to this if your kids do like this one. Now again, these books, there was an old lady who swallowed a turkey. These are not my favorite, but my kids like them. They like the silliness to them. I mean, they're not bad books. I'm just like, why is this lady doing that? But this one just has a whole bunch of Thanksgiving related items that this lady is basically swallowing. The next one is Pete the Cat, The First Thanksgiving. This is a lift the flap book. My kids really like these ones. And Pete the Cat always has something, you know, of value to say, I feel. Even if it's just about being kind. But yeah, so this one is interactive. You get to lift the flaps, and it is about the story of the first Thanksgiving. The next one is Bad Kitty Does Not Like Thanksgiving. If you've ever read Bad Kitty books, you know that this cat does nothing but get into trouble. So it just makes the whole story silly. It says, Kitty does not like Thanksgiving. No. In fact, Kitty loves Thanksgiving. Does she love green beans? Nope. Does she love cranberries? They're terrible. Mashed potatoes? Are you kidding? What Kitty really loves is turkey. So it's all about Kitty coming up with the perfect plan to get her hands on the Thanksgiving turkey. This is another one of our favorites. This is Run Turkey Run. Again, it's just a silly story about a turkey trying to escape Thanksgiving dinner. Or becoming, I guess I should say, becoming Thanksgiving dinner. A Turkey for Thanksgiving. This is a sweet story. So this is about how this moose wants to invite Turkey to Thanksgiving dinner, but Turkey gets the wrong idea about that. He thinks that Moose wants him to be dinner, not join him for dinner, so he doesn't realize that Moose doesn't eat meat. So it's just about this misunderstanding and friendship. Thank you, Sarah. So this one is about a woman that tried to make Thanksgiving a holiday. So Thank You, Sarah is about the woman who saved Thanksgiving. So this we actually just added in, I think maybe 2 years ago. But it's about how this lady, Sarah, is writing to the president to try and make Thanksgiving a holiday, like an official holiday. The Best Thanksgiving Ever. This one is, the turkeys are planning a Thanksgiving feast. The whole family's coming, a dozen at least. Share in their fun, share in their play, share in this very best Thanksgiving day. I love how these turkeys have hair. I just think it's silly. And then this last one is called Cranberry Thanksgiving. So this one is a really, really sweet book as well. I love books that come with recipes because then we always end up making the recipes, trying them out or adjusting them if needed. But we really enjoy books that have recipes. Cranberry Thanksgiving, this one, it says, today was Thanksgiving, grandmother's favorite day of the year. The cooking was done and her famous cranberry bread was cooling on the wooden board. Every year, grandmother invited a guest for dinner and allowed Maggie to do the same. Ask someone poor or lonely, she always said, but she wasn't happy upon learning that Maggie had invited the unsavory Mr. Whiskers to dinner. So it's just a sweet little story, but again, I love that it has the recipe to her cranberry bread. And then the pictures are still really nice, kind of like a classic look. I do believe they have like, is it like Cranberry Christmas or something like that too? I think there's some more books on like this one as well. So those are all of our November books that we read for sure. Well, not all of them, but these are the ones that I'll read every single year, no matter what. So we just pick, you know, 1 or 2 every day of if I could speak. We just pick 1 or 2 of these books every day that we do homeschooling, and we just read them in our morning basket. If you have any that you feel that I should add to this list, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.